Konnichiwa, hello, and welcome. This is Roy at Ninja180, and today I have yet another super cool, really awesome figure to review for you guys today, and that is the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pumpkin Wrapper figure. Yeah, the Pumpkin Wrapper, and it's not even October or Halloween, but it could be Halloween. But anyway, let's get started with this review. And now here we have the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pumpkin Wrapper figure right here before us in all of its, well, pumpkin-y glory, I guess. As you can see, this is a well-sculpted, well-detailed, highly articulated figure, made by Hasbro, of course. As you can see, his color scheme is mostly comprised of orange and some very grassy green colorizations. As you can see, his head is basically a huge, gigantic, upside-down jack-o'-lantern with sort of like one eye pupil in one of his eye sockets. I guess that's what that's supposed to be. But anyway, you can see he has like a big bush around his neck of like some grassy vines. You can see we have one hanging down off of like the neck vines there. So yeah, this huge vine hanging off of his neck, and it also goes, the vines also taper off into the shoulders as well. And we also have some grassy green colorizations on his knees as well, and we also do have some grassy green vine laces going through throughout his torso and down to his groin area. Yeah, about that. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. And also, if you take a look at his feet, he's wearing some very orangey, I would say like scarecrow looking shoes. I mean, his boots, the shoes on the boots, to me almost look like sweet potatoes. I don't know, that's just me. They kind of look like sweet potatoes, and yeah, I know it's kind of like more of a fall themed monster, even though it's summer, but I'm still going to review him anyway because it's a super cool figure, so why not? Starting things off with articulation. Articulation-wise, the head can look up about that much. We can, look down about that much. We can turn right. We can turn left. And we could do a full 360 Wizards of Waverly Place Cardium Revolvis, like Alex Russo just waved her wand and put a spell on him. And also, we do have a good torso articulation, so we do have a ball joint at the top of the torso, so we can rock from side to side like so, and we can rotate all the way around a full 360, and the opposite way. We also have a really good ab crunch, so we can lean forward like so, and back like so, and we can pretend he's failing PE because his head is too big to do sit-ups. But anyway, we also have a really good butterfly hinge joint in the shoulders, so we can move those shoulders all the way back like so, and then forward again like so, so we can bring them all the way back and all the way forward. We can even fold those arms if we want to, make him look like he's just a pumpkin wrapper that doesn't care about anything, because technically he doesn't, because he's an evil monster. But anyway, we do have hinges on those shoulders as well, so we can bring those shoulders up into a T-pose if we want to, and then back down. We can also rotate them all the way around a full 360 on a swivel joint. Same is true with the other arm, as you are witnessing. We also have a bicep swivel, so we can swivel those biceps all the way around a full 360 like so. We also have a double joint in the elbow, so we do have a really good double joint hinge in both those elbows, so we can bend them all the way forward like so, and then extend them all the way back out again. Um, and we also have a really good swivel hinge in the wrists, so we can swivel those wrists all the way around, full 360 like so, and then rock them forward and back on a hinge. Same is true with the other arm, so swivel that wrist and rock it back and forth on a hinge. And his hands are also interchangeable. I will show you that in a little bit when I get into accessories. But anyway, getting into articulation with the lower body portion of the figure, he has really good articulation in the hips, so the legs can split out about that much. So yeah, we can do the splits with them. So yeah, we can do the pumpkin splits instead of the banana splits, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, we can kick forward about this much and then back down. Same is true with the other leg, and then back down. We can kick up about that much and then back down. Same is true with the other leg and back down. We do have a swivel at the thighs, so we can swivel the thighs all the way around, a full 360 in the opposite way. Same is true with the other leg. Swivel those thighs all the way around in the opposite way, as you are seeing. And we do have a really good double joint hinge in the knees as well, so you could bend both those knees all the way back and then forward again. And also we do have a swivel at the top of the boot, so we can swivel the top of the boot a full 360 and the opposite way, as you are seeing. Same is true with the other leg, so we can swivel that boot all the way around and then the opposite way, like so. And we also have a swivel hinge in the ankle as well, so we can rotate those toes all the way around and point them forward and back like so, as you are seeing. So we do have that, and same is true with the other foot, and rotate it all the way around. And that pretty much concludes it for articulation with this figure. As far as accessories go, like I had mentioned, he does have interchangeable hands. We get this sort of like relaxed open finger hand, so it's kind of like when he's trying to grab the rangers to bring them in or something like that, or try to choke them out, I guess, because that's what this hand looks like. And of course we have a closed finger hand, a closed fist hand. My bad. Anyway, yeah. And of course we do have the pumpkin head toppers that he throws on top of the rangers' heads when he's trying to, suffocate them to try to destroy the rangers, but they eventually beat him in the end. And you could also stack them on top of one another if you want to. So, yeah. These are not edible pumpkins. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, I believe we all know that by now. He does come with this effect part that goes, this sort of like vine energy effect part that goes on his arm, and you're supposed to, I knocked him over. I guess it'd be better if I put one, you're supposed to put like a pumpkin in there, or those pumpkin head topper things, and this is what he uses to launch them, I guess. I gotta watch the episode again. But anyway, I know it plays on Pluto TV all the time, so, but anyway, you put the pumpkin in there, and he basically launches it at them. So take this off. And also, we do have the vine lasso. So we do have the fully extended out vine lasso, and the just rolled up vine lasso. But we can equip both of them if we want to. So we'll put this one in this hand, and put the other vine lasso in the other hand if I can get it. So yeah, there you have him with his vine lassos. So yeah, so if he wants to, I'm knocking him over. So he wants to try to, let me grab him. I'm gonna grab yeah, grab my Falcon armor Rocky figure. Yeah, or Falcon shield actually. That's a custom that I made. Oh, knocked over. So he wants to try to drag the Rangers in with the fine. He can. So yeah, this is a custom that I made because I had a extra because I had to get some replacement morphed kin figures. So yeah, I did that. I have a video tutorial on how to do this, but yeah, this is not the point of this video. I just grabbed him real quick to just demonstrate how you would try to drag him in with the pumpkin vines. You know what? Speaking of demonstrating, you know, since I have another figure right here and I feel confident with taking the head off of this one, I can see how well these pumpkin head toppers fit. And yeah, they don't seem to want to stay all that well. Maybe because of the Falcon shield, I don't know. But yeah, that's the best I can get it. So yeah, that's how a Ranger would look with the pumpkin head topper on. So yeah, at least I was able to demonstrate that. I feel confident with taking the head off of that one because I already loosened it up. But anyway, yeah, that pretty much concludes it for this review. Now I will be getting into my final verdict and giving this figure a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability. So let's get to it. And now for my final verdict on the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pumpkin wrapper figure here. If I have to give this one a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability, I have to give him a fair but square, well-deserved, absolutely phenomenal, knocked out of the park, 5 out of 5 stars. Why? Because, first of all, for his detail, I would have to say that this figure is very show accurate. He is very suit accurate compared to how the pumpkin wrapper monster actually appeared on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers or in the Japanese Zhu Ranger series. I don't know what it would be called in the Zhu Ranger series. I'm more than sure it'd be called something else, but it's pretty much similar. Articulation, it is definitely top notch. You're getting next to Figure Arts articulation with this figure for a much lower value price, which is a definite plus because you do have plenty of ranges, lots of ranges of articulation with this figure, so that is a good thing. And playability, how well it holds up, how good the joint tolerance is. It is really well. You can pulse this figure, you can fidget with this figure, you can play with this figure, you can do stop motion figure photography, and it holds together really well. You don't have to worry about it falling apart. And so yeah, my thoughts on this figure is pretty much positive. And you know, that's pretty much all I have to say about this figure. And you know what? Ironically, that's a wrap. That pretty much concludes it for this review. So as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, your viewership is much appreciated. That helps out this channel a lot. And if you want to help out this channel even more, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to help out this channel even further along, feel free to share this on your social media, like your Facebook account, your X account, which used to be Twitter, even though everybody still calls it Twitter, and even the slap.com for all you Victorious fans out there. And yeah, that pretty much concludes it for everything. So as always, love you all, stay safe, take care, God bless, stay positive, stay powered up, and peace out.